Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on GHT Talk. Today is Thursday, December the 12th, 2024. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. So we invite you to invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. And tonight, hopefully, we're going to have with us here former Superintendent of Grand Bassa County, John J. Barber, will be with us on the line from Monrovia, Liberia. In what we consider concerned citizens, non-stop capital lockdown, all happening right here. Rule of law, respect the law, uphold Liberia's democracy, the fight for Liberia's democracy. If you just joined us here, we say welcome to you. At this podcast, we insist to be civil with one another. There shall be no curse word, no insults of any kind. We're going to look and dig deeper into a number of stories happening from Liberia, the nation's capital, Monrovia, concerning Liberia in the diaspora. President Joseph Boakai has officially informed Speaker J. Fonati Kofa of his intent or intention to strip him of his security details, as stated by the Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa, Speaker of the 55th Legislature, stating, quote, I have officially been informed that all state security will be withdrawn tomorrow. These actions from the executive do not change the fact that I remain the Speaker of the House of Representatives. This only further strengthens my resolve to fight for upholding the rule of law and the Liberian Constitution. End of quote. Also, we will be discussing with you tonight the build of information, request submitted by the Speaker, J. Fonati Kofa, Speaker and members of the House of Representatives, report against or versus Representative Richard N. Cone, purported Speaker of House of Representatives of the 55th Legislature, Representative Thomas Fallah, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, members of the self-styled majority bloc of the House of Representatives, the executive branch of government of Liberia, represented by the Minister of Justice and Attorney General, RL. Ain't really the constitutionality of certain actions taken by some members of the House of Representatives. Speaker Kofa have taken another flight to the Supreme Court seeking a bill of information, a clarity in her ruling, in which they said everything done by the renegade lawmakers is ultra viral. Meanwhile, District number 9 Representative Frank Safoko have also filed a complaint against the Justice Minister to the Supreme Court. Thomas P. Fallah have been expelled from the CDC, the Congress for Democratic Change. Is it a tax long overdue? Will it hurt the CDC or strengthen her resolve as the Common People Party? Did Thomas Fallah betray the trust, confidence of President George Weah? Who made who? Did CDC make Thomas Fallah, or Thomas Fallah made the CDC? Did George Weah make Thomas Fallah, or Thomas Fallah made George Weah? For all of these who say, let's dig deeper tonight, and we invite you to invite others. If you are celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you, okay? As always, I'm your host and announcer, Michael Gilman. Broadcasting from Detroit, Michigan. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. Who made who? Who made who? Did Thomas Fallah make the CDC, or CDC made him? Did Thomas Fallah make George Weah, or George Weah made Thomas Fallah? Who did what? Take a look, take a listen to Darius DeLong speaking to T. Max Drate when he said George Weah made generational leaders. Thomas Fallah, Muna Pelham Youngblood, may her soul rest in peace, Akaros Gray, Solomon George, and the list goes on and on. But we are hearing that from Thomas Fallah camp, that CDC needs him more than he needs CDC. What's your thoughts? What's your take on that? Take a look, take a listen.
I can appreciate George Weah, not necessarily as president, but as a person, he created and made men and women from nowhere. George Weah created and made a set of generational leaders for CDC. The Akaras grading came from nowhere. Thomas Fallah, Muna Penno, you could need them. Solomon George was a big time guy, more you guys, you're kind of always basketball, politically, nobody knew him. George Weah wanted to put his hand up. You understand? George Weah made men and women in this country and he empowered them. They too are standing up to empower themselves, empower other people, and then fight for George Weah. Our people say we will carry their bags. Did it that? LPP, Liberia People's Party, since they were funded before many children of this new generation were born. That's Tipote. It was supposed to be Tipote and Stephen Bearer, and once Tipote left the political limelight, the Liberia People's Party there. No grooming of the successor. And I dare to say the same with Liberty Party. Any government over UP for 12 years, there was no clear plan of succession that anyone grooming who would take over from us. Or take over and say running. You understand? Most of the other political parties, I wanted to have in the Liberty Party this year, my focus would not be George Weah. I can appreciate George Weah, not necessarily as president, but as a person, he created and made men and women from nowhere. George Weah created and made a set of generational leaders for CDC. The Akaras grading came from nowhere. Thomas Fallah, Muna Penno, you could need them. Solomon George was a big time guy, more you guys, you're kind of always basketball, politically, nobody knew him. George Weah want to put his hand up. You understand? George Weah made men and women in this country and he empowered them. They too are standing up to empower themselves, empower other people, and then fight for George Weah. Our people say we will carry their bags. We did it that. LPP, Liberia People's Party, since they were funded before many children on this new generation were born. That's Ticote. It was supposed to be Ticote as Stephen Bearer, and once Ticote left the political limelight, the Liberia People's Party there. No grooming of the successor. And I dare to say the same with Liberty Party. Any government over UP for 12 years, there was no clear plan of succession that anyone grooming who would take over from us or take over from running. You understand? Most of the other political parties, I wanted to have in the Liberty Party this year. My focus will not be George Weah.
This year, my focus will not be George Weah. George Weah made generational leaders who will be or who are standing up for him. Solomon George, one of your big time friend, your crowd ball, came from nowhere. George Weah lifted his hand. Thomas Fallah came from nowhere, from the playing field. Nobody knew him. George Weah lifted his hand. Akaros Gray, from nowhere, George Weah lifted his hand. Mona Pelham Youngblood, may also rest in peace. From nowhere, George Weah lifted her hand and made leaders. And these leaders are supposed to be standing up for George Weah. Did Thomas Fallah stand up for the cause, or he betrayed the cause? Is his expulsion overdue in the face of what is happening to the CDC party as well as to the Speaker of the 55th Legislature, the Honorable Jonathan Fonati Kofa? Today, Speaker Kofa arrived on the grounds of the Capitol in his own cars, still meeting the security details, but he arrived today in vehicles belonging to him, his personal vehicles. He left behind the police escort car and everything, signaling to Joseph Boakai, I left those cars right outside my fence. You can go and take them if you so desire. But I remain the Speaker of the 55th Legislature. And so he arrived on the grounds of the Capitol this morning in his own vehicles, sending that message loud and clear. Take a look, take a listen here. This is Speaker Kofa's arrival on the grounds of the Capitol this morning in Monrovia.
That's a legitimate recognized speaker of the 55th, J. Fanatic Kofa.
Speaker Kofa arriving this morning on the grounds of the Capitol in his own vehicle. And we can bring you this. We can bring you this breaking news. We can bring you this breaking news happening right now. 3 EPS officers. 3 EPS officers assigned with Speaker Kofa have officially resigned. Late breaking news out of Monrovia just now. 3 EPS officers assigned with Speaker Kofa have reportedly resigned to remain with him, to stay in his security details and provide that security for him. We can report to you that 3 EPS officers assigned with Speaker Kofa have resigned from the institution, from the EPS, and will stay with Speaker Kofa till the end. And this is the resolve of the people. This is the resolve of the people. Yes, 3 EPS, and more will follow. More will follow. Okay? More will follow. We are reporting to you tonight that 3 officers of the EPS have resigned from the EPS and decided to stay with Speaker Kofa uh, to the end. And you know, like we stated here many times, that this is a journey and not a race. A race has a finish line. You're going to run and get to the finish line, and that does it for the race. But a journey, you know, a lot of things happen along the way as you journey towards a goal, a set objective. You pick up new ideas, you change course of actions, you develop new programs, you know, you adapt to new things as you go along. This is why this Tuesday, next Tuesday, December 17th, Liberians will come out in their numbers, in the mass, to send a message, a clarion call to Joseph Boakai, our international partners, and everybody, that enough is enough, and they will lay siege to the capital. A non-stop citizen action, capital lockdown. Uh, it's next Tuesday, December 17th, in Liberia, in the nation's capital, when the people will assemble in their numbers to send a message to Joseph Boakai that enough is enough. We, the people, as enshrined in Article 1 of the Constitution, that all power is inherent in the people. Uh, a citizen action group will be coming together to send that message loud and clear to Joseph Boakai and cohorts that we, the people, have resolved to send a message to you, to call on our international partners and the global community that we have had enough of this nonsense. Call it off. Go back to due process. Go back to the Constitution and what have you. All right. So hopefully we're going to have on here to discuss with us on this concerned citizens non-stop capital lockdown. We're going to have the former superintendent of Grand Bassa County and a former candidate for senator, Grand Bassa County, my dear friend and brother, the Honorable John J. Bakpe. John J. Bakpe will be on here tonight to talk to us about this citizen action, this concerned citizen action. And we here in the diaspora, we want to also join our brothers and sisters in this non-violent action. It will be very peaceful, and we want to encourage everybody who will go out there to be very peaceful, to be calm. The police or security is supposed to provide you the safe passage corridor and protect you as well, the citizen. Okay, and don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. If I were in Monrovia on December 17th, I will be there. I would have been in the march also, and so I will be calling on my family to join the march on December 17th to save the soul of Liberia's democracy. Like we did December 13, 2019, I had three of my family members, my two uncles and one auntie and my nephew were in that protest December 13, 2019 in Monrovia, as well as going to Washington, D.C. on that day. Okay? So we want to call on all of us in the diaspora to join hands together to make this a great, great day in our country. Let's have tens of thousands of our people out there. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Read my lips. There should be no fear in anybody. If they put up blockades for you not to go to the capital, they cannot stop the movement of the people. It is guaranteed in the Constitution. Freedom of movement, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly. The Capitol building, as you see here in the background of this photo, that building you are looking at is the people's building. It is the people's building. It is nobody else's but the people's. And it is time that the people rise up to the occasion and send a clarion message, a clarion call to Joseph Boakai that enough is enough. Okay? If he doesn't want to listen to the international partners, he does not want to listen to the Supreme Court, but decided that he will strip Funati Kofa of his rights and privileges as Speaker of the 55th Legislature. This is a Facebook post by the Honorable Speaker, J. Fonati Kofa, earlier today, Thursday, December 11, from Monrovia. And it reads thus: I have officially been informed that all state security will be withdrawn tomorrow. These actions from the executive do not change the fact that I remain the Speaker of the House of Representatives. This only further strengthens my resolve to fight for upholding the rule of law and the Liberian Constitution. That's a statement from a fighter, from a legitimate Speaker of the House of Representatives, who is not backing down, a man who was called by Joseph Yuma Boakai under the cover of darkness to take $3 million and walk away. $3 million and walk away. That's every poor man's dream, to get 1 million. And Joseph Boakai is trying to use the Liberian people tax dollars to get his way, to cement his dictatorship. And Speaker Kofa said, and I quote, I do not want a cent. Mr. President, I do not want a cent from you. Why you and your Vice President Jeremiah Kpankun, why can't you prevail on those you call majority bloc? But I refer to them as renegade lawmakers. Why don't you call upon them for the peace of the country? You're telling me for the peace of Liberia, for the peace of the country, I should step aside. Why can't you tell them to stop and adhere to what the Supreme Court said? I will not resign. I do not want your $3 million, and we are here fighting for the soul of Liberia's democracy. Okay? And of course, that's what I see in leadership: consistency, honesty, leadership. This is what J. Fonati Kofa have exemplified all this while in this fight for Liberia's democracy. And guess what? David Grawley says, don't worry. Don't worry. Help is on the way. This song, sung in the Pele vernacular. Don't worry. Help is, is on the way.
Martina, you never met him. No, they can't remember the promoted to me. Maybe Blanca the promoted to you. Good, yeah, while I knew on me. Good, yeah, while I knew on me. Naga young, you even know. You even grow. You long grow. Bella,
Yatwaye. Oh, yani yatwaye.
Yaga mo indi watu bro. Yaga kwa indi watu bro. Yaga kwa indi watu bro. Yaga kwa ya. Yaga kwa Yaga kwa
Don't worry, don't worry. Help is on the way. The people are coming out with their salsa, their drums. Don't worry, Speaker Kofa.
Oh, yes, my Potama, Ella, no, and India. You dang a free. Getting a my money. I really wear one in my phone. Waguli, waguli, one man in my phone. Well, I can one knee burger and I did a woman. Woman, waguli, burger, 11 hours.
Eh, Librano. David Grawley. Don't worry. Tony Blapokopa.
Igana da mo prejonte. Da iti flapana ma iga gibana ma.
Joe King.
Kemenga mwenga moya ngai
Ma Helena M. Brown.
Tina trouble ya bai kwa slonjo boy. Na we ya bai kwa ne ro.
Monique Walker.
Iga bagi ngai top pemu. Da longo boya.
MEF. Fred Ladik.
Longo boya ya bai kwa lo mai.
Liberians rise up. Rise up to the occasion. Stand up for the fight of Liberia's democracy. Save the soul of our democracy. Abraham guy the Martina. No demaga nago ya guy. And as you just joined us here, we say welcome to you. There is no backing down. Absolutely, Kansas City. No backing down to dictator in the person of Joseph Yuma Barker. You have the backing of the people and the rule of law on your side, Honorable Speaker. The Almighty God will fight the battle against your enemies and you will come out victorious. And Dr. Thwarted from Louisville, Kentucky, Mr. Gilman. I've been out of class for a very long time, but I'm glad to be back tonight. George Soul, I'm watching from Australia, Mr. Gilman. What is going on? Imama Liberia is worrisome and disappointing. The God says Liberia. The law is the law. With love, ever be. No doubt. There's the law is the law. And Mark Colette says, can you please send me this fella music? Colette, you can go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and look for David Brawley. Look for traditional fella song. David Brawley, G-R-U-A-L-E-E, and tap in Don't Worry. That's how it is on YouTube. David Brawley, G-R-U-A-L-E-E, Don't Worry. And then you can find it there. What are you that want the song tonight? What a song, yeah. Trevor Morris. Beautiful Pele music stating, don't worry, we're gonna work together. God has your back. Everything will be just fine. Okay, if you just joined us here, we say welcome to you. Welcome. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us. Yeah. Esther Mobile Tobe. That's the name of the song. Don't Worry by David Brawley. G-R-U-A-L-E-E. That's the artist name. And the song name is Don't Worry. There are many songs by this artist, David Brawley. Beautiful song. Kapow Kapow is another song. Yeah. Absolutely. Tony Kofa, don't worry, speaker. CLN stand with you. The Liberian people stand with you. Absolutely. Let me bring Delano Tamasa that have joined us on the phone from North Dakota. Tamasa, welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Mr. Gilman. Thank you so much for having me.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's been difficult a few days, but thank God I'm back.
Absolutely.
It's great for me to just join you this beautiful evening.
Right.
But however, as the co-chair for the Concerned Liberia
Network, yep.
This is a serious matter that I believe, Mr. Chairman, I think it is time that we call emergency meeting,
Yeah.
Let we study this because our cardinal objective is to see that Liberia is on the right path.
It's on the right path, yeah.
And that harmony and tranquility reigns.
No doubt.
And that once the rule of law are in place, civilization will always flourish. But when the rule of law is dampened and the rule of law is broken, anarchy is visible to reign. So, Mr. Chair, it is serious. The country is at this standstill. And I think it is very important that we see our best to look into it. I pray with you. I make it public. I say I will not call you at the backstage. I will bring you on the platform.
Right.
on the global stage.
Right.
So that we can look into it. It's a little bit of pressure on you, but that's how it is.
That's not. I mean, that's what we will sign up for in times like these, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
The guy, the leader is through crisis and trials.
absolutely.
So I'm lacking the phenomena of funati. I try to go in the vernacular of Grand Crew to just I want to know the meaning of funati because I'm lacking that seriously. Mr. Chair, but it's
Yeah,
great to be with you.
Fonati is a crew name, and literally the interpretation there is wait for your time.
Wow,
Yeah, wait for your time. Don't take it by force.
that is intrinsic.
It is. It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
but what are the good things, Mr. Chair? I say, look, our people should not worry.
No, don't worry.
Liberia will rise. Once you have people with characters, people with strong moral values, we need people to take over the country. Character, what you stand for, your conviction, and what you believe in. It doesn't matter, where people will compromise uh, 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 their values on the basis of privileges, on the basis of things, on the basis of popularity. This is a stand that the speaker has taken. There is a fight. People need to stand up. That's the only way the country is going to move forward. The social one, social off scenario need to stop. We cannot be, training on one thing. We cannot be training the same way, And some of the political guys, in the past, most of the process, especially the comments, people always has been well known, that you cannot do things the same way, you get different result. So this time around, this is a fight. I believe it is not about the COFA fight. It is not about the CDC fight. It is about the soul and how we can emerge as a good people, as a civilized nation, having existed for almost going to 2 centuries. We have to stand for something. Things have to be very clear that our children and grandchildren should know what the rules are and what the laws are and what you can stand for. It is not about how many person will say this, but it is about what is right. And what is right is very important.
It's very important.
That is why we are all into this. I want to salute you, Mr. Chair. I want to salute you. You are always there, and that's why, I really love your leadership style. Those, Flanty, we call out him before. So that's what I want for people to understand. This is not about Punati.
No.
We call out the speaker before. Area that we disagree, we inform the speaker we disagree on this.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to the country, there should be the rally point. And that's why Liberia as a nation, there should be a center point where everyone can subscribe to.
Right.
That when anybody want to temper with that, we say, no, this is about Liberia. We have to come up and be clear with that.
Right.
And there is a rallying point, Speaker Kofa and all those integrity lawmakers and other Liberians, the market women, the young boys, are now following the important issues now are surrounding our country, Mr. Gilman. The country is fully charged. Even down water side, women are selling, they're now following the events. They believe that people have taken bribes and they want to kick out the legitimate speaker out of power.
Yeah.
They believe that. Down water side. They believe that. Yes. Yeah. And we are glad that this fight is on, and we are glad that Speaker Kofa maintained his ground. I was so energized. I was busy today when I saw that post from the speaker, Mr. Gilman. Oh my God, that was one of the best. He inspired me a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. When I saw that post, I said, yeah. In terms of crisis, that's the time you know the true leader.
Yeah.
In terms of crisis and difficulties, with the threats with the pressure coming from the executive, threatening to
and throwing the purse of the country at him.
Yeah. What are 3 million, 2 million? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You cannot compromise your character on the basis of things, or on the basis of what you can get today.
Right.
And those that fight for what they get today and they think they are happy, we call them food paradise.
Absolutely.
They are people, food paradise. They enjoy today, but tomorrow they are destined for hell. Absolutely. And I just want to make this very clear, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
A former vice chair of the CDC, a grassrooter, a foot soldier, I always stand for where the standard is. As an institutionalist, we are throwing out people that more than Thomas Fallah.
Absolutely.
The party stands for a cost. You cannot have a vice chair for operation from the National Executive Committee that we refer to as one of the other laws of the party.
Yeah.
And you cannot obey the party manifesto. You are out of the door. And there's nothing.
Absolutely.
The party make you. You don't make us. You don't make the party.
No.
The party make you. We wholeheartedly support the party. The party. For me, I thought I would be leader. Would have been thrown out ever since. Because they respect to the party. There's a guy that wouldn't get a fitting trousers to wear, and now he's 2 times, 3 times his size. Only because of George Weah.
You say what?
The man couldn't have fitting trousers to wear because, and today now he's like 2 or 3 times his size. Then he says deputy speaker and vacillating all around the place. We support the party decision. The party is supreme. The party is above every one of us. No one is bigger than the party.
Right.
No one. In fact, I would delay with Thomas P. Fallah.
And
the respect, it was he put it at the highest level.
He did.
Can you imagine?
He did.
Thomas Fallah, the party made you.
The party made him. Yeah.
Yeah. No one distrusts the party. No one betrayed the party. You survive.
He did not. No. That's something that everybody knows about.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I want to share a Facebook post of Thomas Fallah, and then you're gonna speak on the in which he clearly indicated that he left the CDC long time before all of this happened. Yeah, he left the CDC long time. Yeah, before what we are witnessing happens. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that. Yeah. You see, one of the ways that you get to know whether someone is part of the movement, it is not about his talking or wearing the regalia of the institution.
Right.
It's based on the personal physical actions and attitude towards the institution.
Correct.
You know that right after the elections, what happens, where there was a pending case surrounding the killings of seditions in Lofa County. One of the others back then was the minister designate of the Minister of Internal Affairs. And after he was confirmed and everything, Thomas Fallah sneaked under the cover of darkness and surfaced to the main program. And there was setting case on the ground. So he legitimized and downplayed, those things that we have against Minister Yumaling.
Absolutely.
After
let me read a post, Delano, and then you can go from there. This is the post of Thomas P. Fallah from January 22nd, 2 days after Joseph Boakai. Was it 2 days after or the same day? He was inaugurated when? January 20th or 20th?
22nd?
Yeah, January. When was Joseph Boakai inaugurated? The 20th or 22nd? I think the same day.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what Thomas Fallah wrote. I am honored to witness President Joseph Boakai's inauguration today, as we have now transitioned to a new era of leadership. I commit to collaborating with the new administration in accelerating Liberia's development. Let's transcend mere politicking and focus on governance, meeting the high expectations of our people. United beyond politics, we will work hand in hand for our country and its incredible citizens. Okay?
Wow. The wise man.
Yeah.
That statement is just a flashy statement.
It was
almost
Federal Tennessee says the 22nd, the same day
the 22nd, yeah.
the same day Boakai was inaugurated.
Yeah.
Now and he's right there with the speaker for Nati Kofa and that picture. And look at the contents of the post. We've now transitioned to a new era of leadership. Have you heard Democrats or Republicans tell you we've transitioned? Will you hear any Democrat telling when Donald Trump is inaugurated would come out and say we've now transitioned to a new era of leadership? Let's work hand in hand, hand in glove. Eh?
I haven't heard that.
Right.
Yeah. This is Mr. Gilmore.
John Sando Momo said, Mr. Gilmore, that post is not from Fallah, honestly. Who is it from? I mean, who could have written this? And with a date on it, January 22nd. You know how many people like it and the comments on it there? Look at it. 355 likes and love, 102 comments, 11 shares. Or did you just go to his Facebook page and you do not see it there? This is history. He wrote this post. He wrote it. And it's just telling, it's revealing of who this guy is. It's just telling. Yeah. It's just telling. On the day, I mean, he showed us so many ways, in so many forms, that he left the CDC party. When he went to Francis Yumalin inauguration, we got that video. We've played it here several times. Francis Yumalin, who ordered the beating and killing of seditious in Foya. He went there and bowed down like he did to Joseph Boakai and said, my uncle, and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Instead of Yumalin calling him to apologize and sympathize with the bereaved family, those who sons got killed, okay? He went to Yumalin's inauguration and said the opposite. We have that video. If you want us to play it, we can play it. Okay? But Tamasa, let me play this video of
Okay.
Darius DeLong. Anybody listening that is in Liberia that have John J. Backpack's number, this is a service call to John J., my dear friend and brother. John J. Backpack supposed to be on here. We spoke earlier, and the show was supposed to come on, but then, man proposes, God disposes. We could not come on around 8:30 as we envisioned. But he offered to come here so that we can talk about the citizen action for Tuesday, December 17th. So anybody in Liberia that is listening and have John J. Backpack's telephone number, please call him and tell him to call Jida Hard Talk show. All right, we need him here. This is a video of Darius DeLong before he became senator. Before he became senator, Joseph Colley, he said, now, Gamer, you are biased. Thomas Fallah has since refuted that story circulating. When did he refute the story? Today? Send me that post that he refuted the story. Senator Jide Hard Talk, and I will share it on the page and let everybody see it. When did he refute the story? And then I will play you the video when he went to Francis Yumalin inauguration as Minister of Internal Affairs. Yeah. And then I will show you when seditionists were killed in Foya, the likes of Tamba. Okay? But Tamasa, I was talking about this video about Darius DeLong. Before DeLong became senator, he had an interview with T. Max Girarte. And I will publish this video today. Almost 8,000 people have seen it. And Facebook kept sending me updates. Oh, you are doing good. Your reel is doing good. You got 1,000. In another hour, you get 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, and what have you. Okay? This is Darius DeLong talking about President George Weah. The early days of the CDC, when George Weah single-handedly picked leaders and made generational leaders in the words of Darius DeLong. The likes of Thomas Fallah, Akaras Gray, Solomon George, Mona Pelham Youngblood. Okay? He said, Darius DeLong, you're going to listen to it.
Yes.
He said, these people came from nowhere. George Weah made them. And they will stand up for George Weah. They will protect him. They will defend him. I believe it was not defending George Weah literally, but defending the causes of George Weah, the CDC, the People's Party, the grassroots party. That's what DeLong was referring to. Okay? So before you think that Thomas Fallah, that CDC needs Thomas Fallah more than Thomas Fallah needs CDC, listen to Darius DeLong. Listen to Darius DeLong. Okay? Take a look, take a listen to Darius DeLong.
I can appreciate George Weah, not necessarily as president, but as a person, he created and made men and women from nowhere. George Weah created and made a set of generational leaders for CDC. The Akaras Grading came from nowhere. Thomas Fallah, Mona Peno, you could need them. Solomon George was a big time guy, boy, you got your car of all way back. The Akaras Grading came from nowhere. Thomas Fallah, Mona Peno, you could need them. Solomon generational leaders for CDC. The Akaras Grading came from nowhere. Thomas Fallah, Mona Peno, you could need them. Solomon George was a big time guy, boy, you got your kind of always basketball, politically, nobody knew him. George, we are going to put his hand up. You understand? George, we have made men as we need in this country, and he powered them. We have created and made a set of generational leaders for CDC. Their current grading came from nowhere. Thomas Fallah, Muna Penno. You could need them. Solomon George was a big time guy, boy, you got your kind of always basketball, politically, nobody knew him. George, we are going to put his hand up. You understand? George, we have made men as we need in this country, and he powered them. They too are standing up to empower themselves, empower other people, and then fight for George Weah.
George Weah made generational leaders. He empowered them from nowhere, held their hands up, paid for their registration, their dues to NEC, registered them. Each and every one of them that ran in 2005, they never had it. Whether it was $500 or $1,000, they never had it. To campaign in their respective districts, they never had it. George Weah did it. He made generational leaders. He did. So before you say CDC needs Thomas Fallah more than Thomas Fallah needs CDC, think about it. Do you think all those people that voted for Thomas Fallah in Fallah district, do you think they are all residents of Fallah district? You know how many people left from Monrovia, from Monserrato, to go register in Fallah district? Eh? Eh? You forgot about trucking? You know that's another another another
political maneuver, right?
Yeah. Trucking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Take it away, Tamasa. Let's get your thoughts on this video by Darius DeLong.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that video, and I remember on our show,
right.
Many times that we played it, and to be frank, that was Darius DeLong may say some things that we got to go and check, on that. But this particular statement about making leaders in the CDC by the former president, 100% truth. There's a glaring fact. We know where everyone came from. We know that 205, many of the guys, they even said no the significance of being a representative.
No.
So to even say take their own, in fact, they don't even say have the CDC through the standard bearer at the time have to register these people.
Yeah.
Only to fill in the party slot. Because literally people are refusing to even go on the party's tickets.
Yeah.
How the guys were incorporated.
Absolutely.
A lot of them, they were incorporated. And not just incorporated, but they were supported heavily. President Weah took them to districts.
Yeah.
Lifted their hands up. In fact, in 205, that's the time that slogan was initiated by the standard bearer.
Mm-hmm.
If you're voting for me, vote for all those that are behind me.
Yeah.
That's the time that statement was initiated. Vote one, vote all.
Vote one, vote all. Yep.
That was the slogan by then 205. The Hardy guys came in.
Wow.
There was no activity. The people can be talking about Thomas Fallah. For almost the 19 or some years, Thomas Fallah been around the CDC. Internally, it's all about himself. There was nothing different. everything that went on, all about himself. So if men can forget. I will not lie to you, Mr. Gilman.
Uh-huh.
It's a pitiful thing.
It is.
For men to forget so quick.
So
quick.
quickly. Yes, so quickly.
So quickly, men can just forget. For even for somebody that those are part of Thomas Fallah camp, and that's the pity. And some of them were nowhere around.
No.
For them to even to come to voice out to say Thomas Fallah against the CDC.
Yeah.
I mean, to even say, imagine that. Like Thomas Fallah CDC needs Thomas Fallah, then Thomas Fallah needs the CDC.
Yeah.
And I see some of our brothers, and I don't even say respond, don't even say thing about that. I know that I say yes. Yeah. The heart of a man is desperately wicked, and sometimes they get overwhelmed when they see things.
It is. The heart of a man. The heart of a man is
the heart of a man is desperately wicked.
It's wicked.
Yeah. So, but I truly believe, Mr. Gilman, and I will always repeat this statement: there no one betrayed the CDC and survived.
Yeah.
There were people within the CDC that were stronger, powerful, intelligent than Thomas Fallah.
Yeah.
We could call names. They thought that they were untouchable, that no one can touch them. In fact, they were extremely boastful.
They were. Yeah.
And when the CDC got ready, it is not the first time. They not invited the 205s in unrest was because Madam Sanity understand the political dynamics. They even said Buckeye. You know what I mean to get 19th representative in less than 3 months, almost other than 10 over to the Unity Party.
Yeah.
I registered full-fledged member to the Unity Party as the opposition political party.
Yeah.
The place that CDC were banned, that people believe that CDC could be part of the ballot politics of Liberia right after 205 election. Because that's the time that lawmakers were running to the Unity Party. And they didn't even say no.
No.
By 2007-8, they didn't even say no how the CDC came up. Because the strength of the CDC, it is in the grassroots.
In the grassroots.
Of the masses. Yeah. It's a grassroots movement. When Jordan came, it went beyond proper. By 2009, the CDC showed face. They were stronger than ever before. And we beat the Unity Party in Monserrado by-election.
Yeah.
Mr. Ure. In fact, Joshua, the president, the former president, arrived like 3 days to, let's say 1 week to the election. And only campaigned for 7 days with Geraldine Doe Sherry, Monserrado County. The Unity Party was dislodged and dismantled. And they were beaten pretty flat.
No doubt.
That's how Geraldine Doe Sherry became a senator.
Senator, yeah. Thank you, Delana. Let's dig a little deeper in here. Henry Doe, Michael, do you know that trucking caused our party to lose the election? Most of those that were trucked into those counties could not return because their candidates either lost or one could not return to where they registered. Absolutely. I know quite a number of people, and that's one of the things that happened. But that's the dishonesty with some of the people, some of the candidates that even won, those representatives or senators that won on CDC ticket in the past election, who were giving monies to send those people back. Even if you took second place, if you did not win, they were giving money to send people back. But it was like their tax refund. They collected those monies and used it as, to cover their expenses. Like the other guy who lied to the international world. from Grand Judah County District Number 1, my district, Jeremiah Gausokan. Now he spent $400,000 in a by-election in a little district. 400,000 US dollar. Does he look like somebody that get $50,000? Maybe he got it now by staying at RLJ and feasting off the Liberian people tax dollars. Maybe he got $50,000 now, but he never had it. He never had it. He never had it. He never, ever had $50,000. Before you talk about $400,000. Jeremiah Gausokan. But anyway, this is this is Thomas Fallah to tell you that we have these videos. This is Thomas Fallah at Francis Yumalin swearing in as Minister of Internal Affairs. That's Thomas Fallah right there. Making statement. And hailing Francis Yumalin, a man who to this day have not repented about the murders he initiated or caused in Foya district. That's Thomas Fallah there. Okay, we have the video. Mark Freeman, you say you want to partake on the show. You don't have the WhatsApp number? Call us here on the WhatsApp number 313-957-9702. Let me put it up for you quickly. You can get it and call. And that's the WhatsApp number there. You can call us 313-957-9702. Okay? Yeah. And Covenant D, Mr. Gilman, during primaries, some of the CDC leaders were selling slots. That's why those idiots are bragging. Yeah. They were not the people's choices. They were not the people's choices. Okay? They were selling slots. Selling the positions. Yeah. All right. I'm trying to get John J back there. If anyone is listening in Liberia following this podcast, please call the former superintendent of Grand Bassa County, my friend and brother, John J. Bakpe. And I'm calling him, but I think he turned his data off. You know that country, that data country. Yeah, he turned his data off. Yeah, so he's not getting the call. But if you can call him direct from your Liberian number, if you are listening from Liberia and you have John J, I can't put the man's number up here. We need him here. We need him to talk to us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Mark Freeman, the number is posted there. WhatsApp 1+1 313-957-9702. It's the same direct number. You can call 313-957-9702. If you want to come on video with us, we can also send you the link to come on. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, joking, man. Joking, laughing. I know. Okay. So Speaker Kofa today published that hello,
Mr. Gilman.
yeah, this Colette Freeman.
Yeah, no, yeah, Freeman.
All right, yeah, Mark Freeman, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmer, you know, Thomas Fallah, when it comes to Thomas Fallah, it's George Weah that make Thomas Fallah. Because I had a year when Thomas Fallah launched a campaign in 2005, I will call him, and you know those people, call them, they will tell you, say it's true. When Thomas Fallah launched a campaign in 2005 to, how you call it, Jacobtown, Red Star or Lone Star, between Lone Star and Clara Temple School there, right on that football field, George Weah was there that day. It was I and Sylvester Rennie. You know Sylvester Rennie well. When his son died, you share it on your show.
Yeah, yeah.
You can call Sylvester Rennie.
Yeah.
Sylvester Rennie will tell you, I am Mike Freeman. We played for Thomas Fallah. He never had a single dime to get up. He never had nothing, zero. At the end of the day, after the program, he even run away. Thomas Fallah won the election. I want to be on record tonight. He won the election. After winning the election, I bought away because the time I was in District 12, I mean, where Dave Kume was, because the time I was running campaign for Dave Kume too.
Yeah.
So from there, when we bought a shoe factory, Junction, I told him, I said, oh, Thomas Fallah, you remember, we'll play for you, but you didn't pay all that day. Thomas Fallah take off $50 and give it to me that day, you know. Yeah, he never had a single dime, nothing. But today, when I look at Thomas Fallah myself from Lofa, I'm from Foya too. But when I look at the type of nonsense Thomas Fallah doing, Thomas Fallah is very, very much ungrateful. He's a very much ungrateful person. 2021, when I went in Liberia, I got stranded with my continue. I called Dave Kume. Dave Kume said, oh, call Thomas Fallah. You know that your man down there, call the man. I called Thomas Fallah. He asked me, who's this? I described myself. I said, oh, Thomas Fallah, this is the boy I played for you when you were not nowhere. We use our set. We play for you. You didn't even pay me. Yeah. After that, that man never responded to me anymore. He never responded to my text. But to tell everybody, Thomas Fallah, people feel that Thomas Fallah have money. Doing that campaign, said Thomas Fallah, nothing. That's why I keep asking people whether they can give me a picture on that the day of launching. That day, Jawia came there because Jawia was carrying people, putting people hand up. Because you know, I think everywhere Jawia go, everybody want to be there. That whole football field was fought for Thomas Fallah that came from nowhere, from plain field, you know? Yeah, so I just hate ungrateful people, but, you know, God will see those people through. Whatever they're doing to this man, that what me, people can look at me, oh, you DC man, why you not supporting the party? I said, no, it's not about tribalism.
No, it's not.
But when you look at a particular man called George Weah, the thing the man had done for the country, but people, oh, what did the man do for the country? You know, it's just hard to say because I know a lot of people, we all came from Lofa, I'm from Foya.
Yeah.
I don't want to say so many things. I don't want to go deep into history about even the Numale. Numale is almost like a son to Joseph Boakai. So Joseph Boakai, anything Numale do, like even when that rape something came about Numale, he will never fire Numale. Because Joseph Boakai, no more day, I was small. I think Delando Tamasa, I think he know the story when Joseph Boakai working with APMC, then he opened a source company in Foya called Ndofavo. Ndofavo means level local. It's a Gisi, Ndofavo. Ndofavo means level local. Who was the managing director at the time? Joseph Boakai appointed a managing director. That was the same Numale. So Joseph Boakai can kill anybody for Numale. Numale can say, I will kill anybody. Joseph Boakai will never do anything to Numale. This is a serious thing I'm telling you. I was small, but me, I know more story. So this is why I just wanted to contribute on your show, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you very much, Colette. Mike Freeman. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me take this caller here. Hello? On the WhatsApp. Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm Griffiths.
Griffiths.
I'm calling you from Studio City, China.
Okay.
I've been following your program before even traveling out of Liberia.
Right.
Yeah. Am I on now?
Yeah, you are. Go ahead. Let's hear you quick.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you are. Everybody hearing you. Go ahead, Griffiths. Robert T.
Okay.
Robert T. Griffiths, right?
Robert T. Griffiths. I've been following.
Griffiths, we're not hearing you. folks from all around the world want to partake on here tonight. Let's talk to this person from Germany. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Hassan Kene.
Hassan Kene.
Yeah, my name is Hassan Kene.
Yeah, go ahead. What you say?
Yeah, yeah. I want to say thank you very much, and uh, I really, uh, I, I really appreciate, I really appreciate the show.
Uh-huh.
Um, Hello, are you there?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We're hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Like I said, I really appreciate you for the show. Um, uh, when it comes to Thomas Fallah, people really don't understand how this thing is going.
Uh-huh.
Um, Before the election, 2023 election, Thomas Fallah came here with the former uh, chairman for CDC, Molba Molu,
Yeah.
in France to the convention. And I saw Thomas Fallah. I know Thomas Fallah is betrayal.
Wow.
People don't understand one thing. People think that CDC need Thomas Fallah more than Thomas Fallah needs CDC. I
Uh-huh.
want to tell everybody that CDC do not need Thomas Fallah. CDC make Thomas Fallah. Without CDC, Thomas Fallah will not go nowhere.
Right.
Even people talk about Lofa. What happening in Lofa? It is not because of Thomas Fallah. It is because of CDC. It is because of George Weah.
Right.
Even the people of Foya, what Thomas Fallah did, the people of Foya know Thomas Fallah is a betrayer. The next election that come, Thomas Fallah stand there, he's going to lose that election because people children were killed.
Killed because of
He
him.
tell the people
Yeah.
about he tell the people about the CDC, and because of the CDC, people were standing to defend the party,
Yeah.
and people were killed. And he coming back and do what he doing. The people were not trust him. Even the United Party he is going to, they will not trust him. We are hearing in the rumor that Thomas Fallah want to have a own party. Other people are saying he want to join United Party for 2029 so he can be vice president to Jeremiah Kun, because
Yeah.
Jeremiah Kun may go for president to Senate Barrow, and he will be the vice president. And if they think so, that because of that, he betraying CDC, that made him, he will know where CDC taking for plain fee, where he could not able to take care of himself. Just your campaign, like you were saying, I will
Yeah.
listen to you.
Yeah.
Some of those people, they was not even have money to pay
To pay to
to the
register.
net for their candidacy.
Yeah.
Just you are the one that do it.
Yeah.
Everybody know that. All Liberians know that. You know.
Wow.
So Thomas Fallah must know that what he did, he go against to himself, a political career, it damaging even his life.
It did.
Let me refresh Thomas Fallah memory. He must not forget that Jordan Doe Sherry was more popular than him. People will know Jordan Doe,
Uh-huh.
and where Jordan Doe uh, uh, political career ended.
Yeah.
People say because of may also rest in peace.
Yeah.
People say because of the betrayal, even caused for a death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So to not go too far to make everything short,
Yeah.
Thomas Fallah kill his political career. He cannot go nowhere.
You can't go
And
anywhere.
CDC will make it the 2029 election. George Weah will win again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. From Germany. Let's take this other brother from the UAE, Mohammed Kamara.
Mr. Gilman.
Yeah, let's hear you quickly. The line is getting busy. Though we're not opening the phone yet, but
No, Mr. Gilman.
we'll take your calls.
Yeah, you people said it all. Tomo Fallah, that young people backing Tomo Fallah. When Tomo Fallah get to be popular in CDC, it was 2020 senatorial election. Tomo Fallah has never been popular in CDC.
No.
Besides they going 2020 senatorial election, Tomo Fallah was popular before people got to know him. So nobody needs CDC. Tomo Fallah in CDC. Let Tomo Fallah go. Tomo Fallah feel that yes, he had reached to where he was running. So he had reached there. So let him go before other people. Do you know how many people always cheating that if President we are not get rid of those old guys saying that they will not vote for him 2029?
Yeah.
So let Tomo Fallah go. It's time for us to pick the C rep for a more the rest. Let us take the dirty rep for a more the rep. Tomo Fallah is one of the dirty rep. I lose confidence. I think if you can remember in April, I told you those things. I said one Gisi Pape told me that Gisi people they are too good at betraying people. I told you that before. I tell you what, in April I called on your show. I was telling you that day. So let Tomo Fallah go. If any other person come like that, then the person go. CDC, remain CDC. Other people have come on CDC, they have gone. They have left. And here, Jordan Doe Sherry was one of the heroes for CDC. Where is Jordan Doe Sherry? When she may be here, they expel for the party. Frustration lead to her death.
Yeah.
So let Tomo Fallah go.
Yeah.
Just solo today, just solo, on from place to play. From the time CDC express just solo, frustration on just solo. So let Tomo Fallah go.
Yeah.
If people feel that Tomo Fallah is the man that will make CDC win 2029, then we're breaking. We don't need Tomo Fallah. We don't need it. CDC don't need it. He has given nothing back to CDC. CDC they call today. Tomo Fallah has university. Tomo Fallah has school.
Yeah.
Tomo Fallah has radio station. The plane he was selling, he could never afford to get those peanuts.
No.
It's two CDC making. So if he can ungrateful, God is not sleeping. God gave people money. They are ungrateful now. They went to zero. So Tomo Fallah will go down to the drain. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Let me take this guy again. Robert.
Hello?
Hello. You need to turn the video off in the background and speak to us. Let's hear you.
No, I'm not on video, Mr. Gilman.
You got something in the background that's making noise. You want to hear yourself?
Oh, you can turn your something down. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, I said thank you so much for the program.
Yeah.
Quickly to the issue. The issue about Thomas Fallah, it is not surprising to a lot of citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Because we saw Thomas Fallah during the election. Thomas Fallah was playing some kind of tactics, even
But man, I don't know. When you're talking there, your call just cut off. Griffiths.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Gilman.
When you're talking, your call can just cut off.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Are you getting me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the issue about Thomas Fallah is not surprising. During the election, Thomas Fallah, generally he was inactive. Only when he pick up to go Lofa, and in Lofa, he only campaign for himself. He was not campaigning for CDC, But then what happens is that they will regret what he has done unless George Weah didn't help him or the party didn't help him. He'll regret it tomorrow.
Your line keep cutting up, my man. Yeah. Let's take another person here. Rahim. Pastor Rahim.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Did I not tell sir? You need to call me right after the show before I summon you.
I will call you, Ishmael.
Okay. Mr. Gilman, let's jump into it.
Yeah.
Mr. Gilman, as Hassan Khan was talking, you would not believe, according to the CDC constitution, after registration of all of the candidates that wanted to vow for position in CDC Europe, Tomo Fallah and Moroba Moro King and other additional people during the day of election. You would not believe, after the election, commissions are signing out that the election was supposed. We had this convention in Paris.
Yeah.
Tomo Fallah came and changed everything. So, but it's not the main issue, Mr. Gaiman. You know, there's certain thing they call loyalty and disloyalty.
Yeah.
So people who are disloyal, the reason why they are disloyal, they always have independent spirit. So in GHT, we don't have independent spirit. From
No.
the time GHT was founded, once you the leader in concern that well, like, bro, once you say something, we all flow.
Absolutely.
So when you are disloyal, you will rebel, and when you rebel, you will carry some people. But CDC is the only party that you cannot rebel and carry people.
I carry people. No.
In the whole world, in churches, you see the assistant pastor will break away because of disloyalty. You carry church member, but nobody will follow Thomas Fallah. Nobody will follow him. Thomas Fallah been doing this thing. I was on the call. 2017, when President Weah was sitting president, Thomas Fallah called one pastor, one female Liberian pastor called Pastor Nene. I don't want to say Dissent because I'm a man of God, Pastor Nene. This guy was sitting there when this woman was denigrating his boss, which was President Weah. Thomas Fallah feel that Joseph Barker is too old to run for next term, so he feel a little loophole that he's so popular, CDC and made him popular, so he can even be president. Thomas Fallah cannot. That when people talking say he won't be president, Vice President Honor Jeremiah Ko, he just say he arrived. But Thomas Fallah will be shocked because people children blood on his hand.
Yeah.
Mr. Gamer, when you have blood stain, whether you are innocent or not innocent, don't play the non-guilty role. You don't go by your conscience. That blood stain will come back on your head.
Right.
That's why we made Thomas Fallah go down. The colors are too much. Let me just stop there, Mr. Gamer.
Thank you very much. Let me take this other person here, and then from Fargo, North Dakota, then we'll go to Liberia to bring Alex Kolu. Again, service call for John J. Backwell. I got Favor Morris calling him from Liberia. She has called him almost 10 times on the local number there. He has not responded yet. Anybody listening and those that were about John J. Backwell, please inform him that we need him here. Okay, let's go to Fargo, North Dakota, 701-4615. Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Gamer, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. Your name?
My name is James Peter, calling from Fargo, North Dakota.
James, you said James Peters?
Yeah, James Peters.
Let's hear you. Welcome.
Mr. Gamer, you know, Fallah and other people that, you know, that joined the party 2005. You know, all the guys from Lofa, they have been frustrating the CDC for a very long time.
Some of them you meant to say.
Yeah. They are Bagaliku, you had Jake, you had Stikuya, and Stikuya, all the guys from Lofa, they were the CDC. And after 2000, and after we lost the election 2005, all the men are frustrated. We had to went to the United Party because the uncle was Joseph Yman Baka.
Correct.
So, the guys, the action today is not strange to some of us because, by the way, I've been with George Weah 2005 as one of the special bodyguards to him. And I know everything that for CDC.
James Peter.
Yeah, James Peter.
James Peter, how are you?
I'm back. Oh,
Tamasa.
The other Tamasa.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
JP, my man, all you say all the local people, my man.
I say, my man, I know, man, you're a lawyer, man, my man. You're a lawyer, I know.
I just go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
How are you, brother? Yeah, how you doing, brother?
I'm bad, bro. I mean, look, it's so painful because, like, you know, the former president called all the men in near him. Especially like Steve Quia, I think he was a nephew to Joseph Boga. I think he said with Joseph Boga. You have made a big man, Bahali Ko, all the men. They frustrated Jovial today. They thought that Jovial never going to either succeed as a president. But today, and he's still looking down on him.
Right.
And 2005, most of the representatives, the TIFA, they never had a dime to even register themselves. I can still remember we took that money to NEC. So we are paid $750 for each of the guys
Yeah.
to register them. Mr. Gimme, I was not far to say I would like to look at you. I was right there. You can ask my brother or sir. We're at the forefront. Everything. So it's not strange.
Okay.
Yeah. Let Tifa go.
Let him go.
CDC stay stand and we'll make it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. The party acting chairman had a interview on Voice of America with James Botti.
Just following that.
Yeah, and we have it. We're gonna play it for all of us here. Okay, so don't go nowhere. We're gonna play that for you here. Let's take one more call up there. Alex Kolu from Ban Nema County. Alex, welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Gamer. Good morning for having me on your plane.
Yeah.
Good morning from my end, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah. Jessica Beslow wants to know: are you Beatrice Kolu's brother?
Of course.
Okay. Jessica, that's Beatrice's brother.
Yeah, she is my aunt.
Oh, your aunt. Okay, your aunt.
Yeah. My late father's sister. Okay. Thank you for having me on the show. So before coming up with my point, let me give you some analysis and my experience in the past. And you know, Mr. Gayman, when you greedy for things so much, it exposes your door next. It exposes your donor to the extent that everybody condemn you. I can remember when I was in Grand Jide, when we were working at a mine. For each time when the food read it, you know, normally now, the food all be hard, we just be in group eating it. So for some of the way we used to eat our hard food, we used to eat it with idea. 1 quarter to this spoon with one cup of water behind it. But as a guy where more in fact that they were eating the hard food, he want to join or he don't know the strategy of eating the hard food. So when he came aboard to eat the hard food, it choking. And it only means when you survive, he even drew a cup of water, he couldn't save him. He just left everything that and jumped into the whole river. That's the only time that day you were able to be safe on a hard food. What I'm trying to say, Mr. Gayman, you know, Joseph Burger is so dull to the extent that he want to prove that he want to out of Sally. My Ellie, what she did, she added very technical and intelligent by removing speed cut. That nobody take note of it, and Mr. Gayman.
No.
But Burger, he done a green eye exposed the donor to the extent that everybody know what he opt for. This old man by name Bwaga is an evil old man. I'm not lie to you, Mr. Gayman, with no disrespect. And that of Thomas Father, Mr. Gayman, you can remember when the person in trouble, person aware, when you remember when he started nude, the person called Thomas Father at that time, he was stay in a regular chamber. When he put that call on a video call, you could see Thomas Father pretending. Even that very day when they went at the party headquarters, Thomas Father was so brave making that announcement. Why should I betray my party?
Yeah.
Look, Thomas Father is a man to be very, very careful with, Mr. Gayman.
That's what he said. Why should
you
I
understand?
betray my party?
Thomas Father has lost prestige. The only place Thomas Father can feel in a break morale to that capital building. Magma word today, Mr. Gayman. Even day before yesterday, when we were at the capital building, his so-called policemen were going, there's a lady had a court here was suing Thomas Father, working along with him for your business.
I saw that.
My brother died in Lofa, you Thomas Father. You could see him when he looked in the woman's face, he take faith from that. So the kind of man that somebody that people will come turn it on the now, people will voting. And as a sedition and lawyers to the party, Mr. Gayman, my little brother self are the first time for the chairman for the NEMA chapter. You can remember the little brother Cran George Weah interpreter.
Yeah.
That's my little brother, the one that next to me, Morikakia.
I was there.
Okay, so that little brother, he's my little brother.
I was interpreter that day for that program.
Okay, that my little brother who crowned the person. So the reason people continue to pay the party and respect the person is because the way he take care of the people. The way he make for people dream to come true, Mr. Gamer, the person that made for my little brother to exert that leadership. Right after the election, when we lose the election, every other things the party gave my little brother, we switch it into organization. Today, the little brother still making those garden. That even the young today they bluffing when you fail in a by election. Last minute time the man came over and they start crying on my little brother for her to assist him. We push to him that we don't want anything. If we win, we don't want for our organization to be met. Since that man won, he can't come around. So when it comes to politics, decision making, when it comes to politics in Nima, we can be called upon, especially my little brother. Because the entire Nima today, Mr. Gamer, and I liberty for in court, you see the entire place will be locked down. The first time voter coup. Because today the little brother still controlling those groups, have their own organization. Even though the Unity Party got our photo everywhere, we took our proposal, they don't honor it. But yeah, we still pushing for, yeah.
You got people want to reconnect with you here. There's a family reunion going on here. Melvin Carter say, do you know Mommy Queen?
Mommy Queen, Joy Abu Web, yes, from Ban. I know her.
Okay. So
all of
these people,
I know it.
I will share your number with them. They will get in contact with you, okay?
Okay, so Mr. Gamer, to quickly conclude.
Yeah.
So if you see today the lesson Madrid now can be celebrated all around the world, it is not because they were fine, it's because the way they sacrificed towards the country.
Absolutely.
So that Thomas Fallah get to know that the way President George Weah can sacrifice. That little brother found out money for Tabata. See how that little how President George Weah made for a lot of youth to be transparent.
Yeah.
Like today, when the first one doing a regime, they will come attend it over. But President Braga pay visit the second country, that little brother who faced that horse something a brother doing, he said, Kevin, I don't want to go say it. There's the man who can kill people dream. That the kind of man you can't say you can't say, oh, come turn it to the now, people will 40. Would dare to my father, Mr. German. And Nima, I can tell you, Nima, I resort in my community in Bayer. The old man who was speaking against our party today, I can tell you, they can be singing in Gil, turn it to the now, can't quickly and reach that person where I can win. I'm telling you life story. Those old men I get to know, I get to understand the narrative of politics now. I get to know how the people lies to them. And Mr. Gamer, trust me, we know how to hammer say when it comes to turn it to that election.
No.
But particularly in the mat. Let you rest assured we yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me on the platform this morning.
Thank you very much. Folks, you are listening to the program Liberia First on GHT Talk. And of course, we do broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. Okay. We have an audio here. Janga Kowo, the party's chairman, in an interview with James Botte of the VOA. After that, we'll go to the lines to take more colors, and then we are still trying to get John J. back there. Okay. But let's bring you this audio first.
The CDC has resolved to expel the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Fallah. The CDC has also issued a strong condemnation of the Unity Party government for attempts to manipulate the Liberia political process by the misinterpretation of the recent Supreme Court decision on the illegal removal of the Speaker, Honorable J. Funati Kofa.
Does the CDC think that Representative Fallah and the others betrayed your party? And why do you think that is so?
So basically, the CDC has principles, and all lawmakers of the CDC are under strict constitutional obligation by the CDC bylaws and constitution to stick within the discipline of the party as elected representatives on the CDC ticket. All CDC lawmakers are expected to conduct themselves within the confines of the CDC policies. In this case, the lawmakers led by the Deputy Speaker have allowed themselves to be used by the Second Unity Party government, by working with the Unity Party government to undermine the rule of law. And we want to send out a caveat to the government that these attempts to illegally remove the speaker, even in the face of the ruling of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia, is totally reprehensible, and we reject it categorically. And we want to sit here emphatically that we still view Honorable J. Fonati Kofa as the legal speaker of the 55th National Legislature of the Republic of Liberia.
Why did your party wait until this time, after Speaker Kofa has been removed, before you can come out to say this?
Well, we have been taking action. If you follow all of the releases from the CDC, and from the very inception of this attempt to illegally remove the speaker, have started pointing out that the governor was the chief mastermind of this plot to remove the speaker, in which some of our lawmakers have been enlisted. And on that, we have called on our lawmakers to these days, and we have been giving the deputy speaker and other lawmakers the opportunity to come back to support Speaker Kofa, but all of those efforts fell on deaf ears, and so that's why the deputy speaker today has been expelled from the CDC, and we have given an ultimatum to other lawmakers in the CDC to return to status quo ante, or will be compelled to take similar action or expulsion against them.
How does the party losing the speakership affect your chances in 2029, or does it at all?
So basically, we want to say that as far as we know, after the ruling of the Supreme Court, Councillor J. Fonati Kofa remains the Speaker of the 55th National Legislature. And we call on him not to even attempt to consider any resignation call that has been made asking him to resign. And any budget emanating from these illegal settings, and if the President Barker affixes his signature to such a budget, that would be treasonable, because it will be a subversion of the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, and it will be resisted by the Liberian people to the highest.
Was former President Weah in this meeting?
So what we can say, this is the decision of the Congress for Democratic Change. This is a collective decision, and the citizen is united in its collective stance against abuse of power by the Unity Party government. The CDC is united, including the Senate bearer, political leader of the CDC, former President George Manuel Weah.
Okay, that was the chairman of the party, Janga Kowo, speaking to James Botte of the VOA. Yeah. Yeah, Prince David said the voice of powerful chairman in Janga Kowo. Thanks for the great job. Absolutely. All right, let me go to the line here. Welcome, Joyce Lamage. Wim. Lamage, welcome. Oh, she left the line. Let me take her. John. John, welcome to you there. How you doing? From Delaware.
Hey, Mr. Gamer.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, boss?
I'm good.
Okay. Where you are monitoring the program from? Again, my name is John, calling from the state of Delaware.
Right.
You see, Mr. Gamer, I heard somebody saying some of Fallah betrayal was not a surprise. Some of Fallah is the last person that I thought who betray the coalition for them, the Congress for Democratic Change. Let me be very honest with you. And that is the reason why the fight against the majority black is tough. Because you got people from within.
From within, yeah.
I mean, decision-making people of the CDC. People that know the root. People that know everything about CDC, especially Thomas Fallah.
Yeah.
Going against the CDC, it was a surprise. I didn't know the thing that it was going to happen. Don't expel anybody from the party, and CDC will still remain supreme. And somebody make the references about people that were expelled and their political career died. Their political career died. A Thomas Fallah thing that he can survive within the United Party.
Somebody please mute your phone. Somebody please mute your phone in the back. John, 1 second. Somebody please mute your phone in the back. We're hearing like you doing something. Please mute your phone if we're not talking to you now. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, John.
Because the United Party policy is clear. If you're not part of the United Party, you can't do anything.
Right.
And if you CDC, the people say if you are a citizen, in fact, they consider you to not be a Liberian. You shouldn't have the opportunity to serve anywhere in their government. Whether being a representative or any other area. They don't even want to see you. They went ahead and got rid of all the stuff. And let me tell you, this evening I was just coming when I saw the front page article for this morning in Liberia that says the United States Embassy is urging the both sides to follow the rules of to follow the rules of the rules of law.
Yeah.
So
and
but
that was going to take us.
Oh?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, John. Finish your thoughts.
Yeah. So that means if we are able to lay a piece by piece before that ambassador.
The international community are following. Go ahead.
And they are following.
Yeah.
They are following, and they are asking that the rules of law should be upheld. So they are just waiting for the process. Look at the thing. Look, by right, Joseph Boakai is supposed to be impeached. You know what I mean? For you to see a certain speaker wanting him to offer him $3 million for him to step down. That's bribery.
Yeah.
That's bribery. That's bribery. If I were Speaker Kofa, at the time he was going there, those small gadget I can recall, he put it on you, let the people hear his voice. Because so that he would deny it.
Yeah.
But that is so criminal in nature. They all making to make or to fight among each other. And what he looking for, we pray that it shouldn't go far, but if it go like this, it will not be easy for Joseph Boakai.
No.
I'm so frustrated about Tomo Fallah, and I will continue to be frustrated. Thank you, Mr. Gamer.
Thank you very much. Okay, if you just join us here, this is the program Liberia First on GHT Talk. The Liberian people will be gathering on Tuesday, December 17, at the Capitol building to petition their representatives, their lawmakers, on the process that is obtaining in the country. John J. Backbear, the former superintendent of Grand Bassa County, is one of the organizers of the program or the rally. We've been trying to get him on the line. We haven't been able to do so, but we are calling on all of us here in the diaspora to call on your family members, your loved ones that are in the country to support this rally. And you heard John, the caller there, Sylvester Sanjita say who's speaking. That's John from Delaware. You heard him talk about Front Page Africa carrying a story stating or alleging that the embassy have called on all parties to respect the rule of law. Okay? So on that note, we can let the cat out the bag. All right? We've been publishing to you here that the State Department, that the international partners are following, and they have pressure. They are mounting pressure on Joseph Boakai to adhere to the rule of law, to adhere to the Supreme Court's ruling. But Boakai have continuously paid deaf ears to those calls. All right. The last attempt by Boakai was the $3 million that he offered the speaker and his team to vacate, to leave, to resign, and pack things, like we say in the Liberian parlance, pack your satoka and leave. Okay. Then yesterday we published that they are so afraid they have not taken anything from the speaker. He still enjoys his immunities. Ball bounce, rule change. Watch the process. What we were stating there is exactly what John insinuated to here, that the international partners, the embassy, have gotten involved. All right. Not only that, the embassy, the American embassy, but this issue, uh, uh, this issue, Covenant. I just played a recording from John Jay from sorry, from Janga Kowo. This issue of removal of the speaker have gone beyond the the United States embassy in Monrovia or near Monrovia. It has gone beyond that. The State Department, or the African desk at the U.S. State Department is involved, and they are fully in contact with Speaker Kofa. They are bringing pressure to bear on Joseph Boakai to respect the rule of law. Okay? So, I can tell you that the African desks at the State Department have called the speaker. When we published to you here the last time, I said that the international partners are have offered support. Okay, have offered support to the speaker. These are the things we're talking about. Okay, yeah, these are the things we're talking about. That there is support from the international partners. Okay, this was 2 days ago. We said international partners pressure and frown on police brutality caused JMB to call Speaker Kofa last night and this morning. Speaker Kofa and 2 other reps met JMB and JKK, where Kofa rejected the call to resign. 2 days ago, we posted that. And then we also stated 3 days ago, major diplomatic missions in Liberia avail support to Speaker Kofa. Okay, let me see if I can put that up for you so that you understand what we're talking about here. Major diplomatic missions in Liberia avail support to Speaker Kofa. This is the post right here. This is Jida Hartop page. All right. We put this up here 3 days ago. Breaking. Major diplomatic missions in Liberia avail support to Speaker Kofa. Returned letters from the renegade lawmakers as Kofa turned down transition call from Minister of State. Okay. So, let me say this to you. This last 3-4 words, turned down transition call from Minister of State. We want to say here to you from our Digging Deeper department. All right. We reported to you here since November 26th that the president's son, Joe Boakai's son, Jojo accounts were frozen for money laundering. Anybody record that? We still have the post and we got a video to that. Jojo Boakai accounts were frozen by the feds. And this call by Sylvester Grigsby to Funati Kofa, asking him, come, let's talk about your transition, have plunged Sylvester Grigsby in problem with the feds. Okay? Our sources are telling us that Sylvester Grigsby accounts have also been frozen. Am I clear? Our sources are informing the Digging Deeper Department that Sylvester Grigsby's accounts have also been frozen. They just see money going inside, but nothing coming out. The account just building up, growing.
The account can only swallow, but it can't bring
It
out.
can,
Right?
it can swallow.
It can swallow.
The account is just swallowing.
Swallowing.
But it can't even go to the bathroom. Okay. So Paula Collins, welcome to you there. Jerry Akwe, Leon Harris, McCarthy Johnson, welcome. Prince David, yeah. Okay. His account is just growing. Where Stanton Witherspoon, they didn't want to call his name because that's his buddy. But for us, we don't have the information. Yeah, we don't have the information. So we wanted to state that for the record. Yeah. International partners avail support to Speaker Kofa. This is it right here. 2 days ago, international partners pressure and frown on police brutality caused JMB to call Speaker Kofa last night and this morning. That was 2 days ago. The speaker and 2 other reps met JMB and JKK, rejected call to resign. Why would you call the speaker say resign? Okay? And somebody, I think I was Miata Dan, she said, Mr. Gilmore, I like you. You always encourage people. When I put the post up, giving up in the face of adversity is the end of possibilities. Perseverance is opening doors of opportunities and solutions. Success is achievable in this journey. This journey that we are in, okay? Success is achievable. If we work together, combine our energy, our forces. A young man back there in at Tottenham High School, when we're putting together the Grand Junior Student Association in Tottenham High, the young man used the word, we need to agglutinate our forces. Yeah, you know, you want to speak big words. We need to agglutinate our forces and be indefatigable, be untiring. Yeah. So if we come together and do all of this, we can get somewhere. And that's why the call for the Liberian people to assemble on next Tuesday is very, very important. Tuesday the 17th. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid about showing up on Tuesday. Do not be afraid. Because the embassy, the international partners, will not do for you what, like the Supreme Court told Speaker Kofa or even the House of Representatives, we cannot do for you what you did not do for yourself. That is how to compel the absentee members to come to work. Okay, to come to session. There is no penalty or no process how to compel them. So our international partners are telling us we cannot or tell you what to do, but we will act on your request. Okay? So, the international partners, especially the United States government, is waiting to see what will Liberians do on Tuesday. Okay? Joseph Boakai will not be so damn stupid to order anybody killed or beaten or whatsoever. The pressure is on him. And you heard me, I spoke a little bit of French. All right? I spoke a little bit of French. My little sister here, Salome Wicks, will understand that. Joseph Boakai will not be so damn stupid to order the police or the military to go against the people. So the people, we need to come out. And if I was in Monrovia on the 17th, I will be there. I'm going to encourage my family members to go all out on Tuesday and show the world that our Liberians are resolved to safeguard their democracy, to protect the soul of our democracy. Okay? Speaker Kofa is not going to resign. You can strip him of all the security details. Yeah, Susan P. She said a little bit of French. It's getting serious. Absolutely. You can you can strip the speaker of all the security details. We reported to you here at the beginning of the show that 3 EPS officers assigned with the speaker have resigned from the EPS and decided to stay with the speaker. Liberians, my Liberian people, we should all resign our positions, our activities that day, and go to the Capitol building. Go to the Capitol building in our numbers. Thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Okay? Emmanuel, bro, yes, you are very clear. Well, Michael, please keep up the information flow. The overwhelming majority of the Liberian people are following the trend. You are highly appreciated for such a good job. Absolutely. Thank you very much there, Emmanuel Bro from Minnesota, watching on the YouTube channel. And Jessica Beslow. Triple D, you have given a news that will make me have a good night's sleep. Thank you for all you do to bring to us the facts. In the facts. Absolutely. And Greg Tones, my friend there, he said, I was made to believe that this show does not support any form of insults. Absolutely, we do not. And the French I spoke, it wasn't Greek, it was French. And you speak a little bit of French too, right? Yeah. I said Joseph Boakai would not be damn stupid. I didn't say he is stupid. Okay, that's the French that I spoke, and that was not Greek. I said he would not be. Yeah. Yeah. Kanazile, the account swallow too much money, and Fed puts lack on it. Absolutely. All right. So let's do this. Let's go out on Tuesday. Jessica laughing. Yeah. Let's take our next caller here. And that will be from this 215 number from Pennsylvania. Yanti Pajabo, welcome there from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, welcome.
Hey, Mr. Gilmore, how you doing?
I'm good. Your name?
That's your brother Orlando Nyika.
Oh, Nyika, my man, you switched, you are having a New Jersey number.
Yeah, I still have that.
Don't be switching on me, man. Don't be acting like Thomas Fallah on me.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore, thank you for the topic.
No doubt.
I just wanted to remind Thomas Fallah
Yeah.
About people turning against our noble party.
Right.
And what happened to them. I want to remind in 2005, I was in District 17 as one of the zone coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
When President Weah came to District 17 for a meeting or Edward Fall. Let me ask Edward Fall what happened to him right now.
Yeah.
We had a party headquarters right to Point 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's an upstairs building there. We went there and God revealed to me, generally those sheriff the late and other people that we were campaigning for, Edward Fall. And I told the president, I said, listen, these people that are sitting around you that you campaigning for, they will leave the party after the win. It was not me that said it.
Uh-huh.
But when we sat down in a meeting, God revealed to me when the president can remember. And I told him, I said, these people will betray. Because of that, Edward Ford and I kept him from place to place. Before Edward Ford speaks, I the one will speak before he speaks.
Yeah.
He turned against me. It was not me that said it, it was God. But after that, after they turned against the party, what happened to them? Let my father go and ask Edward Ford what happened to a political area. I don't have to worry about Edward Ford. But I want to speak to my people in District 17 and other people friendly with me in Liberia.
Right.
It's time for the Liberian people to stand against injustice in our country.
Yeah.
I want to talk to my people in District 17. On every corner of District 17. You need to rise up for your children. Because if we just sit down and say we are afraid of police brutality, these people will take us back to war.
They will take us back, yeah.
So it is now time for you to join the people that will be moving on Tuesday. Everywhere you are. Our people in the market, Douala Market, Relay, Wallasa. Everywhere you are, I want you to rise up. Because if the police people see you in your thousands, they will not dare to try it. So I want you to join your people, for you to stand up for the right of your children unborn.
Right.
Let us set our country free from the hands of the bandits. I want to take us back to war.
They do.
It's my message. Thank you, Mr. Gamer.
No doubt, Orlando. Thank you very much. Great having you on here tonight. Asata Miller from Soul Clinic, Liberia. I can see this nonsense thing called government coming down. Soon, God will deal with them one by one in this country. And Abba V. Roberts. Those were the same words that former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf told former President Charles Taylor. Taylor is not stupid to arrest me at the airport, as I'm hearing, said Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Absolutely. Thank you. And my friend Greg Tone said, he came back and said, I like the intelligence. French is a great language. LOL. Absolutely. French is a great language. Jerry Akwe, Mr. Gilman, tonight's show is great. We are able going to protest on the 17th. And the guy repeated the thing again. He repeated it again. Yeah. He repeated it again. Somebody was telling me, say, my man, I listened to your show, but you were saying that thing. I didn't know who you were talking about until I heard the guy. Until I heard the guy talking about it again. I think he is stuck with him. He can't get rid of it. He's not able to say Eble. Yeah. He's not able to say Eble. Yeah, so he says Eble. Yeah. Thompson Ja, you want to call, you can call. Let's go to the phone lines here and talk to Art Jogba. My dear brother, Art, welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Gilman. Thank you for another great night of show.
No doubt.
Let me start by stating to many people who are feeling disappointed in Thomas Fallah's expulsion and deceit to CDC party.
Right.
I think the writing was on the wall for quite a while. Maybe people just didn't see it. I'm pretty sure earlier this year, UAB, many people actually discussed it based on some of the posts and actions that people saw. People knew that was something was going on, just didn't look right.
Right.
But I equally believe that everything that is happening now is actually good for the party. When you start something from the beginning, a lot of times business or whatever it is, the initial members or employees or whoever, right? Doesn't matter what it is that join.
Right.
They usually not the people that would grow that entity or institution to its greatest heights.
No.
And the reason being that you go through turmoil and then you start to see who are those that need to stay. One thing I would tell many people is don't be disappointed.
That's why we say here, right? That you can the revolution. People who fight for the revolution or bring about a revolution, they may not benefit, but they do it in the course of the unborn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is why many of us tell people we could sit in the United States and don't care about Liberia because we're here, our family here, we're okay, we're comfortable. And we also do realize that we come from a country and we do love our country.
Right.
And if we all sit there and just keep quiet and say we don't care anymore, that's their problem, it doesn't only impact us, it impacts our sisters, our families, our aunts, our uncles, our neighbors that we left back home. They will be impacted. That's why we can't shut up. That's why we can't stay back. And that is why I was telling someone earlier today from the UP party that's called me, we're talking, I said, you should understand that a lot of people did not even, there are citizens who at some point, they didn't support Kofa. You and myself, Mr. Gilman, on the show, we at some point, we went after Speaker Kofa on the show. We called him out on some actions. However, what is happening? This is not just in support of Speaker Kofa. This is in support of the rule of law.
Right.
When certain people think it's okay that we still live in a time of jungle justice, and they can get up and do whatever they want to do, especially when you have the oldest person who ever served as president in a country is behaving and exhibiting an attitude that looks like he's never, ever even had a leadership position.
Right.
That should tell people it's time to act. It's time to act. This is not about CDC.
No.
The demonstration or the protest on Tuesday is in support of the rule of law.
The rule of law.
People need to understand that. The police officers in our country need to understand that people are not going there because they support Speaker Kofa specifically. This is about going out there in support of the rule of law. That is the only other thing we have left in our country.
Absolutely.
If we allow that to slip from our hands, we're done. It means anybody can wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? We don't want a new speaker who are just putting here. We're kicking them out.
We're kicking them out.
It means in the scope of the next 5 years, let's just say 4 years, because 1 year ago, the time is almost done already, right?
You're right.
So all of these things that's happening, people, I told my friends, I said, take a step and ask yourself, so why these people want Kofa gone? They really can't tell the Liberian people why.
No, they can't.
They can't.
No.
And they are afraid to follow the process. The ECOWAS team came and told them the same thing, follow due process. They refuse.
They refuse.
They went to the Supreme Court, follow due process.
They
Why
refuse.
are you afraid to follow due process if you say you have the majority to win? Why are you afraid?
Why are you afraid?
Are you afraid that things will come out during our hearing? I will put you on the spot. The people in Liberia need to understand that this is not just political. This is about fighting for the one thing that we all need to trust and believe in. When we reach a stage where we no longer believe in the rule of law in our country, then we're done.
Then we are done. Yep.
Then we are done, and we cannot allow that to happen.
No.
And before I close, I will say this to many citizens. 2029 is going to be one of the most important and biggest election
ever in the history of Liberia, at least up until now. CDC will be stronger than anybody will imagine. Why? Because new leaders
will emerge.
Will step up.
Yeah.
Committed leaders. Former President Weah can rest assured that now he's able to see those who he could trust. Look, Mr. Gilman, when you don't have it to give to people, or you can't protect people, that's when you realize those who you can actually trust around you.
Yeah.
And before 2029, I can tell you, new leaders will start to step up. People who will not depend on President Weah to say, do this, here's money. People will spend their own money for that election that's coming up.
Right.
The next group of leadership that will step up is CDC. I don't even think you need a party with a party preferred for the current people who were there to remain, because it will be a totally different mindset.
Right.
And we want to make sure those who still believe in CDC and you still believe in President Weah, don't waver. Don't give up.
No.
Just know that the next breed of leaders that will take over in CDC, you will be more proud, even happy that some of the deceitful people, the Judas, left the party.
Absolutely.
Close on the last thing. Mr. Bwaka and his entire team has failed. Everything happening here is all about realizing that 1 year gone, they have nothing to show. Whatever nonsense they can do right now to confuse people, it's all part of a game plan that will not work. I rest my case.
Thank you very much, my dear friend and brother there, Arthur Jogba from Virginia. Great having you on here. Folks, again, we are encouraging every one of us. Call your family, call your friends, call your loved ones, your relatives in Liberia to show up on Tuesday, December 17th, as early as possible. Let's assemble at the capital in our numbers, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, whatever we can do, and send a clarion call, a message that will be resounding, that our international partners will look at and say, these people mean business. All right? These people mean business, and that's what we need to do. Let's take our old mom here. Let the children play. Big sister Mariah Nelson. Big sis.
Yeah, big brother, hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I thank God for life. We thank God.
No doubt.
All we can do, thank God. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gimo.
Yeah.
We stay here to the end of the year.
Absolutely.
Me, before I say anything, I thank God, thank you. Because every minute you live is a thank you to God.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's a thank you.
Right.
Rich or poor. The most important thing is to live.
To live.
Thank God, thank you.
Yeah.
They Thomas Fallah there. All the things we're talking here, we all men boycott this, all these things, Mr. Gimo.
Yeah.
If you really study George, we are a whole entire coming up to the football team before God, talking Cameroon, and he reached this far.
Mm-hmm.
You think, let me ask you today, all the you don't hear about Rufus Nuver? You don't hear about him again?
No.
Nuver.
No, you don't hear nothing about him.
He get it. He in that way living,
No,
but
he
you can't
living,
hear
yeah.
nothing about it.
Okay. B says, my auntie just trended. She's following the show from Monrovia, and she said her name is Rose Manford, the A4 Weeks Manford. She said I will be there, Mike. And I told you here my family will be there, right? She was one of those who was in that rally on December 13th.
I know since A4.
Yeah.
I know since A4.
December 13, 2019. She and my two uncles, one of them passed, Lawrence Weeks, the late Lawrence Weeks, and George Weeks. They were all three of them were in that rally. And she's telling me and telling all of us here tonight, she will be there. I trust and I respect that. Yeah.
Thank you. And thanks to you, says A4. Okay, all the people in the community.
Right.
That Liberia thing, for Liberia, we all, Mr. Gamer, that for the children, what do we all in the eternity? Are looking for waiting. I said, I'm born in the market. McDonald Street, I rally to market woman. That why I know myself.
Right.
To be selling. And I'm looking for government job. The thing we're talking here that about our children. The generation to come.
Right.
The Bible said, talking anybody that go against the rule, the law of their country will call judgment on themselves. In the Bible, I will find the scripture one day and I will send it to you.
Right.
You go against the law of any country, for that matter, you call in judgment on yourself. Like here they say, don't drive drunk. You get drunk, you go drive. They carry your judgment, you call it on yourself. This old man is not a Liberian. This old man think that he stayed long in our country. He grew up there. He know us because we don't love ourselves. Look at the kind of disgrace that so native boys in our house and they fighting. The police enter that place. They come up people were there. They not enter. Police can't go inside there.
But even George Weah was there. They say he know nothing, but he knew not to order the police to go over there.
Yeah, to go there. The power grieves inside our people. They sit down and let the old man to divide your dead, let your divided until you, Fallah, call first what George Weah call, use George Weah to be your destiny helper. And you think you not reach your destiny.
Yeah.
You betray him. Yes. God will use men to bless you. The devil will use men to bring you down. And that was happening to Fallah.
Yeah.
Right now the devil get hold of him because Bwaka was dancing with the devil. You see, it's not a mistake for him to go there. God will use men to bless people. George Weah have been a blessing to a lot of his friends. And share how they betray him, that how you can't hear their need. That the things that, well, that made me happy. They're not going nowhere. This man not going nowhere. They will eat Fallah money. Nobody will trust him. Because it's like if Fallah can betray George Weah, that he will bring close to you, Papi. They think what they hiding in our house, what they fighting Kufa for, that's something they hiding, that they stealing business, they hiding.
It will come to light.
That's also stealing money. They've been stealing long time. And Kufa know their secret. They're fighting. Two, God, they got plenty people. The people that benefit from CDC, the lecturing that die, they not benefit nothing.
Yeah.
The people that need to go, there's some time in life, some people and you will not reach to the same place.
No.
Some people come in your life for season. It's just a husband and wife. Human being as a whole, we do things by season. When that time come, you go, Mr. Given people married for 40 years, they divorce. You never see it. That's the season for the people to go. But that be Fallah alone, more will come. One girl yesterday called on AB or somebody's show. I don't know if I should bring it up, but replay what we hear now, no secret. She said they must watch Akara Gray. Fallah called Akara Gray for them to leave CDC, and Akara Gray told him that if you talk to Jefferson coaches, then we can leave. They get called on AB show or Oliver Khan show this morning. I think if I'm not mistaken.
That one, I will not want to listen to it. I will not want to believe it.
I'm just telling you how people thinking
I understand, but
now.
the thing about it, that statement,
You heard it, eh?
Yeah, can only come from somebody who was planted, or unity partisan who was planted to make that call to further confuse or send.
They want to divide the party, so they come in all
because they see the strength, the force of Akara's Gray.
Yes.
Yeah,
they try to take all the strong people thinking they can break cities and they go there to fight and tell that they just we are run away from the country.
Right.
All the things they're doing, they not put drone on what they call drone or what on top of your horse.
Yeah.
They not do all kind of things, send soldier to the airport. They play what he stays there, they won't rock. You understand me? So they're doing all kinds of things. They get caught on the show today. I said, Akara Gray, but Thomas Fallah that the time for him to go. When Rose won't die, can go in oil bottle.
They go in oil, yeah.
It
can't drink water.
It can't go to water bottle. They'll go in the oil bottle because oil can strangle the rose. Yeah. The oil can strangle the rose. So that the right place where he go.
Right.
Yeah, but Mr. Kemon to finish.
Your your daughter or small sister Felicia Gallo say that's not true. Carlos can't talk that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just bring it also.
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Gamer, please, I'm begging. Liberia, everybody go outside.
Go outside
And we
on
have
Tuesday.
to show support.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please come in quick meeting.
Right.
With time now in our favor, I beg you.
Right.
So we can get water and things for the people to drink.
Absolutely.
Mr. Gamer.
Yeah, we will.
There's no time to waste.
On that note, we'll try to come on early. Yeah, we'll try to get John J back there, and we'll do a fundraiser tomorrow. And maybe
tomorrow, day after tomorrow,
Yeah.
up to Monday.
yeah, up to
I
Monday.
beg you, Mr.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that
Thank you.
we can support the cause.
Yes. So that we have picker, and team put the water inside, Mr. Gamer.
Right.
We don't have time for this old man here.
No.
That the Congo people, they're using their old man as a sacrificial lamb.
Right.
That Congo people won't come to power. Let me tell you, Jeremiah Kun with the people not care, no people.
No. Thank you very much, Omar. Big sis. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's take Josephine Campbell. That will be our last caller here, and then we'll go to Tamasa to begin to wrap up here. Miss Campbell.
Hello, Mr. Gamer.
Welcome.
Thank you, our great man.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything you're doing. You know, when something good is about to happen, all the bad people, they will go. I told my father, that end of the, I don't know how to call it, career or what there. That you enjoy that is 6 years. United people not get place for him.
No.
He done.
They use a hand to take the pangana for in the fire.
Oh. So Tuesday, tomorrow, some money, I'll charge you, I'll $50 for my own water someday.
Right.
Yeah, the people need to drink water while they there.
Absolutely.
God will protect them and guide them in his name.
Amen.
No evil hand will touch them. Holy Ghost fire to fire them.
Yep.
In Jesus' name.
No doubt. Thank you very much, Miss Campbell. Delano Tamasa.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah. Speaker Kofa published on his Facebook page. He said, I have officially been informed that all state security will be withdrawn tomorrow. These actions from the executive Dexter.
Yeah.
You heard me say
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
so you gotta open the cat out right now. Yeah. You gotta open the cat out before you talk.
I know, Mr. Gamer.
Let's hear you.
I was constrained to call.
Let's hear you.
All right. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Mr. Gamer. Before I come on, it has been a while, like I posted earlier. It has been a while since I partake on this program.
Right.
It's because of my schedule. But let me tell you this. We go everywhere following talk shows and all of that. And we place our call, and nobody won't pick up our call. But when we come back here and place a call, even down to the last caller was announced, but still you take our call. I want to say thank you, Mr. Gimmon. Thank you. This makes us feel at home. Now to the issue. I see it the other way though, Mr. Gimmon. Even though everybody was talking about Fallah betraying CDC, but I think to my very self, what I thought is that, Mr. Gimmon, you just said it. Fallah is regretting, and I believe will regret his action, because what he thought was going to happen, I don't think it happened.
Yeah, no.
And they use him, and he's going to be led on the side of the road. Now that CDC is coming to kick him out of the the party again, that's another blow to him. I pray and pray that frustration does not take any impact on him that will lead to something different. That I pray that he will go and enjoy whatever he wished for. But remember now, you will never do not, hurt the hand that let you up there.
Right.
That's what I wanted to say.
Absolutely.
Don't always hurt that hand that let you up, because you will always need it when you're coming back down. This is according to the legend, lucky to be. So, Mr. Gilman, again, I want to say thank you for a very long time we call on this show.
Right.
Like when you said a cash app,
Yeah.
well, who am I to say no? I know the cash app number now.
Okay.
But thank you to everybody and Mr.
Tamasa?
Honorable man. No, not Tamasa. I'm talking about the speaker.
The speaker,
Kofa.
Kofa, yeah.
He's still fighting on, and we wish that he fight, because he's standing for the rule of
He's
law.
standing for the rule of law.
Standing for the rule of law. So even though everything that he grasps, it seems to be breaking away from him, but he's still hoping that one day, it's like you hope that one of these branches you hang on, it will take you out of that place,
right,
and it will help him to survive.
Absolutely.
God bless everybody, and
Thank
God
you.
bless Liberia. Thank you, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no doubt. All right, so folks, again, tomorrow we will what's his name? Leon Harris. The numbers are the same. I will share the numbers again, and tomorrow, Friday we launch the fund drive or fundraiser for the Tuesday protest or Tuesday rally in Monrovia, and then Saturday we'll do that again. Need be, we'll do Sunday as well. Okay, we got to go to work extra overtime to make sure that we are successful in what we want to do. Tamasa did call for a CLN meeting. I think we'll call a CLN meeting on Sunday. Yeah, so that we can all rally together, rally our support, and chart a course of action. All right. So, Tamasa, take it away. We don't have much time left.
Absolutely, Mr. Gilman. I think I think our people are, the calls that came in were very, very encouraging.
Yeah.
We just thank all our people for the support. We truly believe the only common denominator we have is our country. Especially we members of the CLN, we believe we want good for our country. We want for our country to be stable. We want for our people to enjoy life and to enjoy civility. And that's what we crave for. And Mr. Gilman, any true leader will always be a person who has their character. And that's why Speaker Kofa continued to stand his ground. And that's why we have to rally around to maintain the laws of our land, to have the respect for the laws of our land. But any civilized nation
say hi to your colleague there, Ato Solosina, the constitutionalist. He's watching from Monrovia.
Wow. Let me salute the chief parliamentarian of the CLN.
Yeah.
Brother Ato Solo Senior. We wish you well in Liberia. Thank you for following I think it's in the morning there now. Thank you so much for following.
Absolutely.
We hope that our CLN meeting, maybe you will find time, the information will be put out so that you can be part of this meeting.
Right.
But Mr. Gilman, thank you so much. Tomorrow we'll come early. I want to say to the great friend and brother James Peter, we call him the body man, former bodyguard to the political leader and also the former president of Liberia.
Right.
These are guys that were in the dungeon. These are guys that have labor I just want to salute him. He's currently in Fargo. When I heard his voice on the show, I said, wow, yeah, men are rising from different corners,
Absolutely.
to speak on this issue because
yeah, absolutely. And
yeah,
you heard the callers that call in from all around the world.
all around the world,
All around the world. Yeah.
And I mean, look, CDC been existing for almost, I can say now 2 decades.
Yeah.
So it's a movement that have
It's a movement.
breed a lot of people.
Right.
We are so many. Many have traveled from 2005 up to present.
Absolutely.
So the CDC will remain supreme. To close on this one, I just want for as a former youth leader for Montserrat County and the National Youth League, I just want to clear this to send this message out there to all of the newcomers that at Delano Tamasa, we all support the decision of our party. The party remains supreme.
Right.
There's nobody bigger than the party. The expulsion of Thomas Fallah, it is welcoming. We salute the National Executive Committee for this decision because the party remains supreme. That's the final thing we can do to bring sanctity to our movement. Viva the revolution. We call on Commander Bagba tomorrow to appear to own the GHT. Anyway, to use that word appear, we can summon the former superintendent, but I'm speaking as former chairman, Janji. If you listen to the replay of this particular podcast or broadcast, please, we need your service to the GHT tomorrow. I salute you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for all the things that you continue to do, and thank you for the opportunity given me to speak on the show as well.
No doubt. Thank you very much, Mr. Delano Tamasa. It's great having you on as always, and of course, thanks to all of you that have joined us here. Ato Solo Senior. Hey, young man, call me right after the show, okay? Yeah. Since you are up with your family, I hope you guys are doing well over there. Call me right after the show. He said, this is what to come. 2029, we are come back. Absolutely. Well, folks, that does it for us here tonight. Thank you for being here. Whenever we come on, you are always there, willing to come and listen and partake, share. Our country needs all of us right now. Like the late John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. All right? It's time that we do for our country. Okay? The international partners themselves have told us in so many ways and in so many words, we can't do for you what you didn't do for yourself. So we need to come out and send a message on Tuesday and inform the international world that Liberia's democracy is at stake. That Joseph Boakai have gradually turned into a dictator in less than 1 year. And it's time that we grab this bull by the horn. Okay? Come out on Tuesday. My auntie just told all of us here that she will be there. If I was going to be in a country, I was going to be there. And understand, we're going to begin a fundraiser. If it is a crime, Ima Yaka Koluba voice. If it is a crime to raise money to ask people to peacefully assemble and petition their government, their representatives, then I will be committing a crime, and I will do it over and over and again. Okay? This country must survive. Liberia must live. Our democracy must live. Okay? Let's keep hope alive and do the right thing.
And it come to pass.
When the Lord God has not ordained, you are only a man. You are not God. You can never determine my destiny.
You are only human. You are not God. Margaret Julu, my hard-working brother, Wild Michael. Thanks for your continual services. May God continue to bless you and the rest of the Judea Hardcore team. Absolutely. Susan Pay. Good night. Good night to you, Susan. Then sing Sonia Smith. Yes, sir. Yes, I can wear the lady from Atlanta. It's all prayerful. Charlotte Horace. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Emmanuel Bro, this is great. And an interesting show tonight, as always. Wow, Michael. Thanks and good night. Asata M. Miller. Thanks, Mr. Gilmore, for the show tonight. Esther Mahama, Margaret Julu, Ibrahim, Jack Kulama, Kwame, Paul Wa Moen, Samson Kerry, God's favor Alexander. Thanks to all of you. Senior Comrade, Emeritus. Welcome. Thanks so much for your service to the people of Mama Liberia. Tony Blackboard Kofa. Thanks, Brother Gilmore. You're welcome. Thank you too. Canon Zille. Thanks, Mr. Gilmore. Good night. Thank you. Thanks to all our many callers from all around the world on here tonight. We also got calls from Liberia, from India, from Pakistan, from the UAE, from across Europe, the United States. Let's continue to pray for our country, folks. The dark days are creeping upon us again. You can join us on the FM dial where the entertainment never stops.
It's not an accident. Even your life, it's not an accident. You were created for a purpose, and you cannot die until you have fulfilled your purpose on earth. Until you have accomplished your purpose on earth, you will not die. I will live. You will live. I will live. I speak in your life. I will live. I speak to your children. I will live. Life for your business. I will live.
Sophie Blamo, you wake up. Dexter Twin.
Life for your job, my friend. I will live. Life in your head. I will live. You cannot die. No. You were born
Vermont Macintosh Clark. You wake up.
born to accomplish. You will live. I will live. You will live. Oh, I will live. I prophesy to you today that you will live. No matter what is happening around you, I will live. You will live. I will live. This nation will live. I will live. Liberia will live.
Liberia will live.
Africa will
Speaker
live.
Kufa will live.
America will live.
George Weah will live.